There's one. Saw him come up and take it. Again, if you can't see the fly, you won't see the takes. When I said I can see the takes, I didn't mean my line. You have to see the fly places like this. There's one. That time I did see the line. It was deeper in that current. There's a little bigger fish too. Trying to see the bend in the rod. Very graceful bend. Oh yeah, that's a pretty fish. Very nice. Tire in the water here, something that they must have used up at the top when they built the dam or the pipeline system, because there are no roads around here. Very cool little pocket water section up here, it looks like. Deep little pool up here. I'm not sure if you put on a little bead head. Ooh, I gotta stand out of the water for a minute. My feet are hurting bad. There's one. Some swipe at it. Come here. Okay. All right, so I put on a small tungsten surveyor. This would be about a 16 maybe. Tiny little bead head, and I thought I'd try a couple drifts through this deeper section just to see what happens. There's a little guy. The tungsten surveyor rarely disappoints. Oh, I've been out of the water long enough. I'm starting to get some feeling back in my toes. Oh, there's one. What is that? That's a different color. What do we got? No, it's just a very colorful rainbow. Holy cow. Gotta get a quick look at that one. Oh, and I dropped him. That was very colorful, dark, lots of contrast. There's another one, same spot. This one's a light colored one. Oop, dragging it across the rocks behind me. Not good for style points. Come on. Here we go. All right, so I changed my fly to back to the little tungsten surveyor. Since this pool is pretty deep, thought I'd give it a shot. There's one. Well, that didn't take long. There we go. Oh, come here. There's a pretty little rainbow. Oh, tangled up here. There we go. Come on, there. There's one little guy, tiny. That's the little fish of the day. There's one. Oh, this one's a fighter. Best fighter all day so far. Come on. Get out of there. There you go. Oh, that's another dark, pretty one. That was a nice little take. There he goes. Saw that one chasing it downstream. There we go, another one. Oh, that one was a little limp. Ooh, that colors on that one. This rod is 60% glass and 40 carbon. Oh, there's one. Actually, I think I said that backwards. 60 carbon, 40 glass. And you can really feel the glass if you've ever fished a regular, you know, oh, another one missed it. You know, a rod and reel Western fly rod that's fiberglass, you know what I'm talking about. Just a smooth, effortless feel. A little more inertia, a little more weight to it, but not in a bad way. Oh, there's one. It's very relaxing. There, it came off. Very relaxing stroke. Oh, there's a nice one. Might be the better one of the day right there so far. Similar to the other ones I guess earlier. Haven't had one this big in a while though. Oh, yeah, come on. Come on. There we go. That's a whole lot of fish in this little spot here. I knew it looked good when I got here, but even better than I thought. It had been slow there for a while in that fast pocket water. Now I know why. They're all hanging out up here. And there's another one. Oh, come on. Settle down, little guy. I'll get you off. There we go. Well, running out of hole here. Get to more tight quarters, it looks like up there. Might be a good turning around point. I have to boulder hop all the way down, back down to the bridge. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This little stream was a lot of fun. Nothing very big in there today. Maybe in that 10 to 11 inch range at the most. But this little rod, the TENRYU TF 32 TA, was everything I expected it to be. Especially at that price point, it better be. But just like the other two bigger brothers, the fit and finish on them are fantastic. There is one thing I'd change though, or that I would want to be careful about, and that is the tip cap. The tip plug is not very tight, and it pops out very easily. It kind of snaps in place almost, but it's still very little pressure to get it out. And actually, when I had it in the little, blue ultralight tubes that Tenkara Bum sells, I had turned it upside down, or at least I assume I did. But when I opened up the tube, the tip was already off, and the rod itself started to extend. And if you flinch, you could easily break a tip when it's extending by accident. So it is something I'm going to have to be careful of. I may put a universal cap over top of it, or just keep it in the small sock that it comes with to prevent that cap from coming off and falling off. I think if I turned it upside down and jiggled it a little bit, in fact, just by tipping it upside down, I could see that it came up about maybe 1/8 of an inch. It came off, you can see, just by tipping it upside down. So it doesn't take much pressure to make that tip cap come loose, I think. And I have to, handle it a little bit better than I do some of my rods, where I might be just swinging them in my hand, but just holding it by the end. So anyways, that's something to be aware of. But as far as the casting, fish fighting, none of these fish even came close to the capability of this rod. It has a pretty fair backbone. It's not, whereas something like the Kawasa, I feel, is for very small fish for the most part. This rod feels like it's daring you to catch bigger fish with it, but it casts wonderfully. That I think the mixture of carbon fiber and fiberglass is makes this thing just very, very smooth and fun to cast, both with unweighted as well as beadhead flies. So very happy with the rod. And is it worth that price tag? I mean, it's over 400 bucks, 400, 4 1/4, something like that. That's going to be in the eyes of the beholder. But I'm going to do a full rod review, or pocket rod review, comparing the TENRYU to the Kawasa, to the Pocket Ninjas, and the new Dragontail Talon Mini that I accidentally did not grab this morning. But I'll compare and contrast them all, and you can be the judge on whether it's worth it or not. But I'm glad I got the rod, and it was a lot of fun. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.